各位朋友，早上好，欢迎收看 IAU TV 访谈节目，我是主持人海春。今天我们正在澳大利亚昆士兰州 ipswich， 正在采访 ipswich 的市长 Paul Pasali。And ladies and gentlemen, it's given me a great pleasure to introduce Mayor of the ipswich, Paul Pasali. Yeah, good to see you.
Great, and thanks for what you're doing in keeping people informed on all the businesses opportunities and the education opportunities. You're doing a fantastic job.
Okay, thank you very much. Pasali, as a longest serving politicians in this region and also the most popular mayor in Ipswich, would you please tell us something about Ipswich in terms of education, tourism, and business opportunities and investment?
Yeah, Ipswich is a great city. Yeah. We have we're very multicultural. We have a lot of Chinese investment, Taiwanese investment, but more important, we have some wonderful schools here. The city is growing very fast. It's a very safe city for families and for students, and our grammar schools are leading the nation.
Okay.
And the most important thing is that we're a very welcoming community that welcomes people, especially international students who want to come here to get a better lifestyle through education. They're most welcome, and business people who want to look at investment. We provide a free service to help people, so we look forward to welcoming people, and all they have to do is get in contact with me personally or yourself, and we'll make contact.
And Springfield is the largest master plan project with the education city attached to it, which is a fantastic idea. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, well, Springfield and Ipswich and all over the place, one of the things we're focusing on is education. Education is the tool that most parents want for their children. Education is the tool that children need to get that job. And to get that better education, what we're focusing on is having an opportunity here in Ipswich for parents to send their children where they feel safe, but more importantly, children come here and have the education of their choice. And what we're doing at Springfield Education City, we're letting people know all around the world that the main focus for this great city is education.
And normally parents send kids to capital cities in Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. So have you got a plan to attract more overseas students to study in Ipswich as an education center?
Yeah, I know everybody is always thinking about the capital cities. What they don't realise that we're only 35 minutes away from the capital. It's a lot better environment, it's a cheaper environment, and it's better education. And the most important thing is they should just have a look at Ipswich first, and then they can go to the capital anytime they like. They just jump into a car or a bus and they'll be there in half an hour, and they'll have a better lifestyle here in Ipswich.
Yeah, actually there are two university camps in the Springfield. One's the University of the Southern Queensland, the other one is Griffiths.
Yeah.
So when they moved to the Springfield?
Oh yeah, well those main universities, the University of Southern Queensland is the largest in the state, and it's right here, and they're not only building in Springfield a new building, but in the CBD of Ipswich. And one of the things they focus on is international students. They just love international students because they treat them like their own family. But the other thing we understand with parents, when they've got their children away, they're worrying about their safety. We're a very safe city. Everybody's like a family here. Whereas in the capital city, it's very busy and congested, and it's very difficult to find accommodation. It's very expensive. And in Ipswich, you can send your children here at a lot cheaper price and know they're safer. The Chinese community is fantastic. They understand. Similar to myself, I have Italian parents, and one of the things that my parents worked very hard for was my education. The Chinese and the Italians are very similar. Their main focus is family.
Yes.
And family is probably, to me, the most important thing a city can give. The stronger the city becomes, the stronger our families become, stronger education, stronger business, and where Ipswich is located, and our relationship with a lot of cities in China is second to none, and people know me. I have been a friend of the Chinese community for many, many years.
As one of the fastest growing city in Australia, so what sort of business opportunities you can offer to the foreign investment or some?
Well, we are the fastest growing area. We have 43% of all the industrial land, and one of the things that I have here is agricultural. We have aerospace, we're the largest aerospace, we're the largest logistics. We have a lot of manufacturing with what's happening at Carroll Park and all everything from a civil construction to manufacturing of business, pharmaceutical, you name it, we can do it here. What I love about Ipswich, it can be what you want it to be. You have a dream, you have the money, you have the energy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the mayor to help you achieve your goal. And I go to businesses and I say, how can I help you make a profit? Because I've never found a business who wants to make a loss. So my job is to help them make a profit, because when they make a profit, they employ people, they help the community, they help their family, and everybody wins, and that's why I'm focused on business. Okay. We have a lot of manufacturing, we have a lot of education business, we have aerospace. With all the different focuses on all the different estates, anything from concrete, engineering, each estate has its own industry. So we're now talking to some Chinese industries in regards to textiles. So Ipswich can take a lot of product from China and will be the gateway for Australia.
Okay. Now the Ipswich have an international hotel. And how do we attract tourists from overseas?
Oh yeah, we got this hotel.
When this hotel is built up?
Oh, we had to build it about 5-6 years ago because of the number of tourists that were coming here. It's the international hotel.
Yeah.
It's very busy. We have many other hotels that are positioned here. You know, each year the Japanese send 400 students here a year as part of our sister city, and we're now working with many Chinese cities to make sure their children get the best education. From a tourism point of view, good place to come for your honeymoon. Come and it'll make your honeymoon very strong, but come and have some fun. We're a city where we love to make sure that that you come and experience real Australia, real people, and at the same time we welcome you with open arms. We won many Australian awards. We have this is the birthplace of Queensland Rail. We have a fantastic rail museum. We have beautiful countrysides. We have many kangaroos, koalas, bilbies, all the Australian native animals. We have a lot of events here. So the most important thing is let us know when you want to come, and we'll tell you the best time so you can actually enjoy. You'll need about a week to have a look at all the tourist attractions, and I still haven't got around to all of them, but if you want to see real Australia, if you want to see real natural environment and you want to see the native life and what we're all about, this is the place to go, rather than the artificial places like you know, beach and all those areas. They're things you can go to the Gold Coast from here with 1 hour. Okay. You know, the North Coast 1 hour, the capital city. So by positioning yourself here, you're right in the middle of southeast Queensland, and you can see the whole of Australia from here, Ipswich.
Paul, how do you feel up to build up a Chinatown in Ipswich?
Yeah, you won't believe this, but a friend of mine has just given me 12 of the Chinese zodiac signs. And I was talking to the Mayor Dung yesterday, where we've just created a sister city. At one of those projects we're going to do, we're going to create a Chinese garden here. And we're going to use Chinese horticulturalists, we're going to use a partnership. And in China, I'm going to build an Australian garden, because we're going to make sure we put our talk into action and make sure we work very closely, especially what's happening around the globe. I think the relationship between Australia and China is strong, and we need cities like Ipswich to play its role, and I'll do that.
Yeah, mutual understanding and mutual benefiting is very important.
Well, I learned many things. I learned how to drink and comply, and I've learned how some of my Chinese friends said the thing I can use when I go to China is "wo ai ni."
Wo ai ni,
which is I love you, and I love China.
Well, you love China, but you don't love everybody.
I love everybody that comes here.
But you can't.
Well, and I learned how to say "xigua."
Xigua.
Watermelon. Yeah. So I need to learn more Chinese.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll get in trouble.
Can you say a little bit more?
Well, you have to teach me. So maybe we could sing a song together. When you're leaving China to come to Australia, you'll be saying, "I'm leaving on a jet plane, heading to Ipswich." Good on you, Chair.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
谢谢大家观看中华国际网络电视台 RAU TV 的访谈节目。今天的节目就到这里，我们下次再见。